True love does not wait. The big lie that keeps you chained to love. Are you waiting for a man? Then you're not loving. You're begging. You're running away from yourself. You're praying to the god of emptiness. Because when you wait for someone to feel complete, you're not waiting for love. You're waiting for someone to save you from the abyss you've dug yourself into. Breathe. This is not a judgment. It's a brutal invitation to the truth. Waiting for someone else to give you meaning is like seducing a mirage in the middle of the desert. And when it disappears, you think you're broken. You think you're not enough. But the lie was believing the other was your salvation. That wasn't love. It was emotional addiction. Waiting, the sweetest deception of the ego. We were trained to wait. Culture, movies, fairy tales. He'll come back, and then everything will make sense. A lie. The woman who waits from pain is not loyal to love. She is loyal to fear. That deep fear of looking at her life and realizing she hasn't chosen herself. Do you see it? The soul doesn't wait for men. The soul waits for you to wake up. And while you're checking your phone 100 times a day, life goes by, your petals wilt, and your energy fades waiting for someone who may never return. Ask yourself, what are you really waiting for? You're not waiting for a man. You're waiting to feel loved, to feel chosen, to not feel that emptiness. Again, but the problem is, you're waiting for that from someone else. And that makes you a slave. Woman, no one can give you what you don't give yourself. True love is not born when someone arrives. It's born the moment you refuse to betray yourself any longer. Love or attachment? Can you tell the difference? What you call waiting for love is often just attachment in romantic disguise. Attachment says, if he loves me, he'll come back. Love says, I love myself so deeply that if he doesn't return, I still keep blooming. Waiting is a path back to yourself if you're going to wait. Wait with your eyes wide open. Waiting is not pausing. It's not freezing. It's not surrendering to pain. Conscious waiting is walking back to yourself. It's facing your wounds. It's cleaning your heart. It's telling yourself, I don't need him to choose me, because I already chose myself. And from that place, if someone comes, it'll be a compliment, not a crutch. The woman who chooses herself stops begging. Do this meditation. Close your eyes. Picture yourself as a flower. Are you open to the sun? Or are you withering in a dark corner, waiting for someone to notice you? A woman who waits from her wound dims. A woman who waits from awareness lights up the world. And if a man returns, it will be because of the light you radiate. Not because you begged, not because you emptied yourself, but because you remembered who you are. Men don't return the way you expect. You have to understand something. Men don't function like you. They don't love like you. They don't process like you. And they don't choose like you. While you're breaking into 1,000 pieces over every conversation, he might be silent. Not because he didn't feel, but because he doesn't know how to hold what he felt. An unconscious man runs from what confronts him. And true love confronts him more than anything else. You showed him something deep, something that touched parts of him he can't name. And often, instead of staying to feel it, he chooses to run. Because staying would mean facing himself. And not all are ready for that. A man can miss you in silence. He can love you from afar. But if his fear is bigger than his awareness, he won't return. And here comes the hardest part, but also the most liberating. It is not your job to save him. You are not here to wait for an emotionally immature man hoping he'll magically become your soulmate. The masculine soul matures when it chooses to face its shadow. Not when you send signs. Not when you write hidden messages. Not when you wait in silence. Sometimes, The most loving thing you can do for him is to leave, to choose yourself, to show him with your presence that love isn't begged for. That true love is not chased. It is earned. If he comes back, let it be for truth, not guilt, not nostalgia, not habit. And if he doesn't return, don't lose yourself in the waiting, because a man who hasn't chosen himself can never truly choose you. Love is not a reward. Love is not a trophy you win for standing still. It's not a miracle that appears after you've suffered enough. Love is your birthright, but you won't recognize it if you keep waiting for it from a place of lack. You're not broken. You're just distracted. Distracted by texts, signs, memories. And in that distraction, you forget yourself. The energetic law is clear. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you vibrate. If you vibrate lack, loneliness, emptiness, it doesn't matter how many candles you light, the universe will respond with more emptiness. But if you vibrate presence, truth, dignity, love arrives. Not by magic, but because you no longer need it to feel alive. Waiting is an inner revolution. This isn't a message to help you get over your ex. That's shallow. This is a revolution. A fierce calling to stop waiting out there and start returning within, to that place where you lost yourself, to that place where your essence still lives, to that place where love doesn't need reasons or conditions. And if he never comes back, if he doesn't return, it's not a tragedy, it's destiny. It's life closing doors to open sacred paths. And if he does return, let it not be because you waited, but because you bloomed. Mantras to repeat to yourself. I don't wait to be loved. I vibrate love. It already lives in me. My soul is not on pause. It is rebirthing through me. I don't beg, I don't provoke, I don't empty myself to be seen. I see myself, I feel myself. And that's enough to know I love me. One final truth. It's not the other who must return, it's you. You must return home. Not a physical place, but an inner space where you no longer need to be chosen because you no longer abandon yourself.